Jay, why did you stop, Dolly? Want me to undress you then? He asked. She shook her head while crying and undressed, completely covering herself. Why? Please leave them, they are innocent. She pleaded with a cracked voice, but he didn't care about that. Jay, I will, after I finish my work, Dolly. She is burning in shame in front of him while her tears are still flowing down. Why? What work, sir? She is covering herself, not able to reveal herself to him, and still not looking into his face. Dude, why did I need to come here? My work handles that, darling. Her whole body being felt numb by his answer, making her look at him in tension, forgetting that she shouldn't look at him. But in that moment, she was surprised that he wasn't looking at her, he was looking somewhere else. She couldn't believe it for a few seconds, but she thought that he wanted to see her with unholy intentions. She was literally in confusion, but he was saying something. That's when she realized why he made her undress forcefully. Take. Aldo will come and help you take a bath and do your makeup, put on your dress, and get you ready from head to toe. But once again you denied her. I had to step in, and at that time I wouldn't just leave you with words, but while he was speaking, he didn't even look at her once. She gazed at his face in amazement. He opened the door and left, slamming it shut loudly and with a serious expression. After some time, Ala came in and helped Wine freshen up, made Wine wear the wedding gown and applied light makeup, then combed her hair. Wine looked at her reflection in the mirror sadly. Observing this, Ala asked her something while continuing with the work. Ala, Wine? She looked at Ala with so much sadness, which made her feel sad too. I know it's easy to say, but hard to move on. Please feel free to move on. Change everything to be with Taehyung, sir. Wine. Why would I? Did I make him suffer, or did he think I cheated him? Or my family? Why is he forcing me even though I'm saying I don't want to marry him? Alda couldn't answer. Even her face lacked a smile, showing only dullness. You know what? I already like a guy. His name is Jimmy. We both like each other, and next Sunday is our engagement too. But this day, who's a psycho? Kidnapped me and is preparing to himself marry me without caring about my will. I don't know how my brother and dad are staying in his custody. I don't know what Jimin would think of me when he finds out about this forced marriage. But if Jimin hates me, I can't bear it. It's too painful when a loved one hates us. Ala placed her palm on Vian's shoulders and caressing it with sadness when her phone received a text. Ala, Vian, it's time to go. One's eyes filled with tears because in a few moments she is gonna marry him. She wanted to run away from there, but her family was in Tae's hands. So she surrendered herself. She can't lose her family. Allah helped Wine stand up. Allah, I'm sorry, Wine. I can't help you with anything. She is taking Wine to Taehyung, who is standing there like a lifeless person. She remained silent and her teary eyes staring at the floor. A serious gaze fell on her and he whispered, Of course that's your warning. Dolly, it's not that hard to say it. She said something without looking at him. Well, sir, it's really aching for me to agree to it. My heart can't erase my feelings and create something new for you. Please don't ruin my future. Dave. Will you stop with your dramatic lines for once? She stopped but didn't look at him. Dave, don't I know you would say something dramatic during our wedding? Look there. He grabbed the back of her neck harshly, making her look up and watch the screen. On the screen, a video played showing her brother and dad still unconscious. Two guards stood there with their guns and pointed their guns at them. I only want to hear I do from your mouth, otherwise I'll have to signal them to shoot your dad and bring him in front of you. She is bearing her tears in the state of weakness and shaking her head, forcing herself to do it. I do. Only she knows how much it hurt her heart to say this small sentence. You may kiss the Jay. Who asked for your permission, huh? I don't need your permission, okay? She turned towards Ryan, who was looking down with tears in her eyes. It had no effect on him. He coldly placed his arm around her waist, making her step forward to close the distance between them. She pursed her lips, recalling a memory when Jimin had asked for a kiss, and she nodded shyly. But due to a phone call, they couldn't kiss each other. In the present moment, Tay was about to kiss her lips, but she whispered something that made Tay think about Jimin. "One, I'm sorry, Jimin," she whispered while closing her eyes. But upon hearing another girl's name for her mouth, his eyes grew bigger in confusion. He shook her by grabbing her shoulders harshly. "What did you say? Who the hell is this guy? Why did you say his name?" Her heart skipped a beat as she realized that she was unknowingly almost dragging Jimin's life into this hell. "Are you deaf? Why aren't you open your damn mouth? Look at me." He was aggressively shaking her to make her look at him, but she was biting her lips, controlling her fear and tension, not to reveal anything about Jimin at any cost. He grabbed her jaw and forcefully tried to make her look up, but she started crying, refusing to look at him, saying that she didn't say anything. Tay, "Oh, you said nothing, so that mean I'm mental or dumbhead?" "One, please sir, leave it please." "Tay, I won't leave it until you tell me." He grabbed her wrist and dragging her somewhere, causing her even more tremble. Jimin had just finished his meeting and called her phone again to talk to Wyan, but her phone was ringing but no one is answering the call. He felt worried and sitting in a chair and placing his elbow on the table looking at a picture of Wyan that he had taken secretly. "What happened? Why isn't she answering my calls since our last meeting? Is she upset or angry because I didn't kiss her?" His face furrowed as he talked to himself, trying to figure out what could happen and why she ignored him like this. "I didn't want to kiss her in a frustrated mood. That's why I didn't kiss her. But is she not understanding this? Wait, she told me she gets it too. Then what's the reason she is avoiding me like this?" "Whatever the reason, I'll go to her home and ask her what happened." He put his phone in his pocket and left for her home in his car, unable to think straight. After a 1 hour car journey, he reached Wayan's home. However, the doors were closed and they looked dusty, so he thought no one were at home. Why is no one at home? He dialed her father's number, but it's switched off. Jimin called Wayan's dad's office, but the staff told him they don't know. He sighed in frustration and looked at the door seriously. Something is really suspect here. If all have gone somewhere, at least Wayan should lift my call. Why are they not responding? I can't take this matter lightly. He dialed his best friend and he picked up the call. "I need to trace something. I need your help." "Sure, I'm coming there." He turned back to go to his car but glanced at the gate again before leaving. Tay angrily pushed her inside as he entered, slamming the door shut. He turned around and saw her fall to the floor, crying, and he grabbed her wrist, forcefully pulled her up, but she was looking elsewhere, avoiding eye contact with him. He left her, making her stand in front of him. He sat on the edge of the bed, spreading his legs. His eyes are still on her, with fire in his gaze, waiting for eye contact, as if she would look at him at least once by chance. "Tay, are you gonna tell me who the hell Jimin is, or should I hypnotize you to find out myself? Remember, if I discover it on my own, you won't be able to avoid the consequences." He warned her angrily, which scared her enough. "One, my dad introduced him to me, even set an engagement date, sir." "Tay, that means he isn't just your lover, and if you had married him, it would have been considered an arrangement as well. There is nothing between you two." As he said that last sentence, he ran his left hand through his hair. A smirk appeared on his face. Then she swallowed, pressing her fingers together as if she were hiding something there. But Tay easily sensed it as he continued staring at her. "Tay, it seems like there is more hiding there that you aren't letting me know." His question sent chills down her spine, but she didn't utter another word. "Tay, if you don't open your mouth, I could open it myself and use your mouth for something else." "Why? Sir, I'm not hiding anything. We didn't know each other very well neither. We just liked each other and wanted to make our lives together." Her reply seemed to be half true and half a lie to him. But he gave her a judging look, hoping to make eye contact, but she had stopped looking at him when she realized that he was trying to assert his control over her. Oh, what else, darling? Wine. Sir, please leave my family. Don't make them suffer. They are innocent. Please don't harm them. They are innocent, please. She asked him, but her tone sounded like begging. He said something to her that surprised her. It's somewhat unexpected too. Definitely I will leave them because I have nothing against them when you are with me as a good girl. And they don't even know they have been kidnapped near. I even hypnotized them. He took out his phone and called his car to leave them in their home safely. Before 1 hour passed, they would wake up. He hung up the car and looked at her as she was looking down. Okay now? Come here. Didn't you hear what I said? Come here. Why? She got up and went closer to her, aggressively gripping her throat in his fist. If I say it once, you have to do it without asking why, making me repeat myself, which I don't like to do. Struggling in his grip, she was able to say, placing her hand on his fan to free herself. One, I got it. I'm not breathing. Oh, wait. He just loosened his grip around her throat but didn't take his hand back, and it was still on her. Don't get on my nerves. If you do, then next time you won't even imagine. What will you have to face? Well, it's not like I haven't kissed you till now, have I? Let me test you. She felt her whole body get goosebumps and slightly shook in his loose grip. He observed it and smiled, his hands moving to her shoulders and gripping them in. Shall we start, darling? He moved his body closer to hers, his face leaning towards hers. She turned her face away. Why? Sir, please. What please? She wanted to say no, but she trembled, wondering what he would do if she said no. Would he force a kiss, or even worse, rape her for rejecting him? Look at me. Don't you know you have to obey your husband when he is needy? He harshly grabbed her chin, which caused her pain. He pulled her face to his, making her gaze fall on his thin lip. I think it's waste of time to explain it to you. It's better to just take what I want. She is trying to turn her face away from him while he is forcing her to kiss. But he stops when Alok knocks on the door from the other side. What's the emergency you have got? Why are you in distress when I am spending my time with my wife? He angrily yelled, not releasing Ryan from his grip, but he immediately let her go. Upon hearing a reply from Alok. Sorry sir, someone has come to meet you. His name is Jimin. Jimin was waiting there for the owner of the home, because he traced Ryan's phone showing the location in Tay's home. Jimin is thinking that Ryan just came to her cousin's home, maybe is an emergency or for any other reason. When he saw Ryan looking at him with an emotionless face walking with Tay, he looked at her with concern. Jimin, Ryan, what are you doing here? Why aren't you picking up my calls? Tay, she is busy. Tay responded. Jimin looked at Tay in irritation, wondering why is he involving himself between them. Look, don't know who you are, but don't come between us, he said in frustration. But when he observed Ryan's dress, his eyebrows frowned in confusion. Why are you wearing this gown, Ryan? I got married to her this morning, and you can understand that there is nothing wrong when I speak on behalf of my wife, Mr. Jimin. Jimin was shocked, and it felt like an invisible knife had stabbed directly into his heart mercilessly. Jimin, how could this possible? Did you forget that you agreed to marry me too? At that time she didn't know what kind of person she wanted, but now she wants someone like me. Jimin looked at Ryan in disbelief, his eyes wet with tears. Jimin, really, you don't like me, Ryan? Please say it. It's all lies and you are just pranking me. This guy. Tell him what you wanted to say, Ryan. She nodded and looked at Jimin as if he meant nothing to her. Ryan, Jimin, I don't like you, and you aren't my type neither, and don't disturb us. Let me enjoy my life with my loved one. Jimin, love? Disturbing already? Are you for real? Okay, do you think you are a beautiful girl for me? Or do I still have to hang on you to beg you for something? Just wait and see. I will definitely marry a girl who is more beautiful than you. Not revealing his tears, he was broken badly and left from there with a heavy heart. Tay snapped his fingers near Wine. She looked at him with so much pain in her eyes. Her emotions were visible just by looking at her. Tay, what kind of gentleman is he? He just hates you and is ready to marry to someone easily? Is that what you like about him? But look at me, if I were in his place, even though you said the same words to me, I wouldn't leave you. That's me.